Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I am the makeup enthusiast. In today's video, we are doing a super short product empties for the month of June. I only have a few products in here. I think that this would potentially be my smallest amount of product empties that I want to say maybe I have ever had. I don't know what's happened this month, but I have not used up that many beauty products. I think the problem is in my project pan, I have like so many products that are on the verge of being used up. So you will probably see a fair few makeup empties in next month's product empties, just because I have so many in my project pan that are really close. But all that being said, we're not talking about next month, we're talking about this month now. Let's jump on into it and see what's in this basket, see what my thoughts are on these products, and I will give you a review on all this stuff. Where shall we start? Let's start with Haircare. So the first one is the Juice Angel Mist. This is the second bottle that I have used up of this product in the last couple of months. I quite like this product, but I won't repurchase it just because I don't need it. I feel like this product is just not right for me when I have short hair. When I have longer hair, I quite like it, but the way it is, just because it's a hydrating mist, it's got argan oil in it. I just feel like when I spray this on my hair, it just makes it a little bit too oily quickly. This is one that I've always liked as like a mid-length to ends product, and just because I have short hair, it just gets too close to my roots and I feel like my hair gets oily quicker if I use this too often. But it is really good at detangling. It leaves your hair smelling really nice and feeling really nice and soft. So if you do have longer hair, I would recommend this. Next, let's go on to the skincare. Let's move on to skincare. So a regular in my product empties is the Andalou Naturals Canacell Beauty Oil. I think this is about the fourth bottle of this oil that I have gone through. I haven't repurchased this one just yet because I have an oil in my skincare like box that I'm trying to get through first. It's not as good as this one. I really enjoy this product and my skin responds really, really well to it. So I will repurchase this at some point in the future, but I'm just going to try and use up the facial oil that I have in my collection first before I go out and get this one again. Speaking of hemp, this is the Hey Bud Australian Hemp Clay Mask. I will say this product was sent to me by the team from Hey Bud for consideration. I have done a full video on this product, like a demo, initial first impressions thoughts on it. I really like this clay mask. I'm not going to repurchase it for the time being, but I will say if you are looking for a clay mask that doesn't leave your skin like super tight and overly stripped, I would really recommend this one, because I think it's just because it does have that the like hemp in it and the avocado oil. It's got I think it's got hemp seed oil in it from memory when I looked it up in it. I think that's why it doesn't leave your skin overly stripped. When I take this off, I always find my skin feels really nice and soft and like not really tight. Some clay masks, and I just find it's really uncomfortable. I'll take it off and my skin just feels really tight and dehydrated, and I just can't stand that feeling. If you are interested as well, no pressure at all to use it at all, but if you do want to try this mask, I will leave a link down below in the comments box, and there'll also be a coupon code down there for you to use. No pressure to use it, but if you do want to try it and get a discount, it's there if you want to use it. We have a few skincare items this month, so we'll go through all them first. The next one here is the Glow Recipe Pineapple Sea Bright Serum. I think this is the second bottle of this that I've gone through. I do like this product. I like how it smells. I know a lot of people say that they think it smells like soy sauce. I think it just smells like pineapple juice, but that's just me, obviously. It's a nice vitamin C, but I don't know whether I really think it's the best, most effective vitamin C, which is why I haven't repurchased it. I didn't replace this vitamin C with one of these. I purchased a different brand. So I'd say if you are just kind of starting to dip your toes into vitamin C, it might be a nice one to check out and try. I did find though with this one, I feel like as you start to get through the product that the formula changes a little bit. I find when I've gone through this product and when I'm getting down to the bottom of the product, it starts to get really like gelatinous. And I don't know whether that's just user error from me that I'm not like shaking it up and making sure it's mixed enough as I'm using it, or whether that's just how the product works. I'm not quite sure, but I always get this like weird jelly type product when I get down to the bottom of this. And the dropper in this one as well doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. Found that I had to take the little stopper out and like pour the last little bit out because it wasn't coming out properly. Fresh Rose Face Mask. I really liked this one. I found that it was really nice and effective. It's kind of like a hydrating mask. So the way that I used it was I would do, say for example, like a clay mask or something like that, and then before I went to bed I would apply this, leave it on for 10 minutes, wash it off, and instead of putting a moisturizer on as I normally would, I would use this as like my nighttime moisturizer. I really like this. It left my skin super soft, super smooth, and like just really nice feeling. But I will say, for those of you that are interested, because I know I've mentioned this before and not many people seem to know this, but Fresh isn't cruelty free from what I've seen. Someone told me and I did a little bit of research and it seems that they're not cruelty free. So if you are transitioning to cruelty free, or you are cruelty free, or you're just trying to reduce the amount of products in your collection that aren't cruelty free, Fresh is not cruelty free. So, and it is because from what I understand, they're not considered cruelty free because they sell in China. It's up to you. I know there's many different stances on cruelty free and all that jazz. So I just want to inform you as much as I can. And if you are unsure, then just Google it and you can read the information yourself and make your own decision. But I probably won't purchase this just because Fresh isn't considered cruelty free. And also Fresh is really expensive, so as much as I liked this, I don't think I can justify the price. Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic and Retinol Triple Correction Eye Serum. This was a sample that I got in a Mecca Beauty Loop box. I really enjoy this sample pot. It is an airless pump. It's 5 mils. This sample lasted me, I think, almost like, pretty sure it was almost a month that this sample lasted me for. I only needed like one pump and it was able to do like both eyes every time I use this. And yeah, it was quite nice. It didn't do anything miraculous to my under eye area, but I did enjoy the sample. I enjoyed it being an airless pump. I enjoyed the fact that I was able to get every last drop of it out and give it a really good red hot go and try it with this sample size. A Body Shop product in here is the Body Shop Strawberry Softening Body Polish. This, for my liking, is just not gritty enough. I felt like it was a body wash for me with like strawberry seeds in it. It was not scrubby enough at all. I didn't feel like it did anything in the sense of like scrubbing to my skin. I just felt like it was useless. It was a body wash. I am going to keep this bottle for returning it to Body Shop. They have a recycling program at the moment, and if you return a certain amount of products, you get some store credit. So I'll return it, but I won't repurchase it. Cinema Secret Ultralucent Setting Powder. I went through this one. I got through this one this month in my project pan, my team project pan for 2020. I don't like this powder. I found that this powder like balled up, and not on my face, but I felt like it balled up in the jar, and it was harder to apply a nice, even, like small amount to my skin because it balled up and like clung to itself in the jar. So I wouldn't recommend this powder. I didn't enjoy it. And if you apply too much, it says that it's colorless. If you apply too much, it shows up white on your skin, so I don't believe that claim at all. This is the Trilogy Balancing Face Lotion. I love this moisturizer. I went out of my way to try and repurchase this, but when I went to Priceline in Brisbane to get a restock, they didn't have it in stock. So I'm not sure whether Trilogy have discontinued this particular item or if they have just run out of stock in that particular Priceline. But I was pretty bummed that I couldn't repurchase this because I really enjoyed it. It comes in a glass jar, which I also really commend. This is made in New Zealand, which another check. New Zealand's pretty much Australia, so it checks that box. And so it's a balancing tone. It says best for combination oily skin. I just really liked this. It wasn't super thick. It wasn't like under hydrating for me. I felt like it was just a really nice, even everyday staple moisturizer for me. It comes with a pump, which I am starting to find of late that I really enjoy having the control, like disbursement of the product. It is a like amber glass jar, so I felt like that kept the formula stable for longer. And this bottle lasted me forever. I think it lasted me nearly like 6 months, I want to say. I'm going to check my spreadsheet from last year as to when I purchased this, and I'll put it somewhere on the screen here. And that way you'll know, but I'm sure it's almost like 6 months. It may even be more than that this lasted me, and I felt like the formula was very stable for the whole time. Like I didn't find that it was separating or anything like that. So I would really recommend this one. I'm gonna have to check and see if it has been discontinued. If it has, my heart's gonna be broken, but if it hasn't, I'm gonna have to go and buy a new bottle of it. And the last one is another foundation item, and this is the Kogen Do Aqua foundation. I picked this one up like years and years and years and years ago when hubby and I were in Japan. I finally managed to get through this one in my project pan this year. Once again, my team project pan. I really enjoy this foundation. It's not full coverage, and it's probably maybe a medium coverage. You can still see your skin showing through, which I have been really enjoying that look lately. And I feel like the finish of this is really nice and natural. It's not super cakey. It doesn't completely like block everything out and make your skin look like you're wearing a mask. It's just really nice and natural. It's a really nice foundation, really nice everyday foundation. It's not super heavy, like it doesn't leave your skin feeling like tight or like caked up or anything like that. It's a good one. Those are my product empties for the month of June. Let me know down in the comments box what products you managed to use up in June, and if there are any standout products that you would recommend to me. If you enjoy product empties every single month, then make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you do want to keep up to date on all my videos in the future, then I hope you'll consider subscribing down below. That's it for this video, beauties. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.